you've solved it. You're dead wrong.
They were handcuffed and later taken to jail.
Why are they putting this on us?
I think they should cut it out now, because this ain't gonna solve the problem.
I told you I don't want you living with roaches.
Warning, this show contains graphic depictions, tasteless banter, and real-life accounts of the most nefarious of activities. Yea, though they do try to project themselves as upstanding, productive members of society, these two knuckleheads just ain't worth a damn. If any of you should find this show to be offensive, turn it off and stop being such a vagina.
Word to your mother, Todd.
Happy New Year, Dave.
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
It's 2020.
Man, my head feels 20 kinds of fucked up right now. I will not lie to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Had fun last night?
Yeah, and
much?
there's a bit of booze in my coffee right now. I won't lie to you about that either.
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
They call it hair of the dog.
Yep.
I think, but yeah.
Is it an Irish coffee? Because I heard Irish coffees are really good. You put some Bailey's Irish cream in the coffee, and it's like...
This is probably considered French coffee because Grand Marnier's in
Ooh,
mine.
It's a French coffee.
Yeah.
Nice.
My grandma's in my coffee.
Grandma's in the coffee.
Drinking grandma.
Sounds delicious. Is it orangey?
Yeah.
Mm.
You can't really taste that part.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, it doesn't have like an orange flavor to it. It's just got like that cognac sort of finish.
Let me ask you, what's up with your selection of artificial sweetener and creamer?
I like Splenda.
Do you?
Yeah, that's what's in the vase.
Splenda?
Yeah.
It's my first go-around with Splenda.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And?
I didn't know how much to put, so I think I didn't put enough. But
It's
it was
the same as sugar, like the same amount.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know.
So, for the Reloaded 504ians out there, I will give you a really short recap. Todd's dad advised Todd that putting a potato under the armpit would cure profuse sweating.
Yes.
He says, this is you, Todd. You say it was a potato with the skin, but I bet Todd $5 that it was probably a peeled potato. This bet was made months ago.
Yep.
So, Todd, where the fuck is my $5?
Well, first of all,
we have a situation.
We need to get to the bottom of this. We might have a situation, but unfortunately, we can't untether ourselves from these microphones and headphones, so we can't tussle until we're off the air.
True. Let's keep it professional anyway.
Yeah. But no, so I I asked my father, who is the source of this whole wager. I asked him what the truth of the matter was. Was the potato in question peeled or not peeled? And he gave me the answer.
He did. Finally.
Yes.
Now you realize that we're settling a bet based on hearsay, your testimony, and I'm not comfortable with that because you could lie and keep your $5.
Okay. Well, how about this? I'll keep it as real as I can because the conversation that I had with my father was via SMS text message.
Yes, sir.
So I have the full exchange.
Oh, okay. So you have proof.
I have proof.
That matters in a court of law.
So I'll go ahead and read the transcript from myself and my father's email exchange.
Now look, you're under oath. I want to call your attention to that street sign that's on the wall over there. It says David Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're at right now.
Okay. All right. So I'm under oath.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is the exchange. Okay. Todd says to his father, "A while back, I recalled a story you told me as a kid about an employee of yours at Metairie Country Club who sweat like crazy. You suggested he put out a potato under his armpits. My question is the potato skinned or not? It's a podcast thing." My father's response. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And my father replies, "You must have an incredible memory, if he only knew me." It wasn't at Metairie Country Club. It was at the City Club, and this kid came in, and he smelled very, very funky. So I asked one of my bartenders to talk to him about using deodorant when he bathed. The guy said that he bathed. The guy said that he bathed and used a potato for deodorant. He told us that his grandmother told them to slice up a potato and use it like deodorant, and that's what he did. It didn't work.
Okay, so if he sliced it, then that's skinned.
Well, it's sliced because the skin's still on, so we're both wrong.
But he's getting to the skinless part. That's why he slices it.
But it's unskinned.
Maybe it was like roll-on. Like maybe he just
exposed
skinned the top and then balmed it on his pit.
Right. So what I would imagine and I think I got the story wrong. So in my story, in my mind, my father was the one who suggested that you use potato. Like, hey, little stinky buddy,
So
like use this potato.
That basically tells me I can't believe anything that you're saying from memory.
So basically, what the truth is,
You owe me $2.50.
is that his grandmother told him that potatoes are deodorant, and his grandmother was wrong.
She was crazy.
She was
Was batshit crazy.
Got
and
this
he
dude
didn't know
rubbing
it.
fucking potatoes on his skin and
Yeah,
shit.
she's like, use a potato. I'll go make some sandwiches.
Yeah, and this dude's fucking just smelling like an ass the entire time.
Now he smells like a potato.
Potato,
ass.
like a rotten potato and body odor.
What a poor bastard.
So, I don't know, what do you say? Like, break even, nobody owes anybody anything?
I guess, like, we could to be continued, that motherfucker.
Well, I think maybe we should, now that we know the truth, we should try it. We should do a sample. Like an actual, like, I'll roll some potato on my pits.
Okay.
And see how it turns out.
Yeah, you're going to be the test subject because you don't have pubic hair in your pits.
I have pubic hair. We can take a picture and let all of
It's
our
already
audience
out there.
see.
They can go to Instagram and look at one of our promos. It's got special effects on it, but I stop and point out the fact that you have no armpit hair.
Perfect.
You're all
Thank you. Thank you. I actually counted them the other day, and if you take both armpits and combine them, I almost have like almost 3 figures worth of hair.
I think it doesn't matter until you're in situations that make you sweat.
Well, that's the beauty of my hairless wonder, is that no sweat is created.
Oh, gotcha.
So basically, I'm like I'm the evolution of man.
Roger.
I'm like one step closer to the hairless, gray, fucking alien people.
True. You probably are what visited the Aztecs back in the G.
I am, and I told them what's up. I was like, this pyramid shit's got to go. We built houses rectangularly.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, blah, 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 and then I fucking shot fireballs.
That might make you sweat. I'll tell you, I got a good story, bro. This made me sweat when I didn't have armpit hair when I was a kid. This might be the first time I ran from the cops.
Oh, do tell, please.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how old I was.
This is a prepubescent running from the cops?
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's kind of impressive.
I don't remember how old I was.
I was a good kid
12
coming up,
years
bro.
old, 14, somewhere around there. 12,
Yeah.
13, somewhere around there.
You
Anyway.
probably had like a couple of hairs on your pit.
Maybe.
I don't know what kind of a developer you were.
Didn't have this beard.
Yeah, you didn't have the beard until like 2 years ago.
Right, so I can be sure of that.
And you're what, like in your 40s now?
Yeah.
So, what does that say?
I don't know. Don't try to do math.
Have you
for me
noticed
right
my
now. I
beard?
just fucking
Have you
woke up,
noticed?
bro.
Have you noticed my beard?
There's nothing to notice.
It's coming in so thick and furry, bro.
It
I
looks
feel
like you stubbed your chin on the rug and some carpet hair stuck to it.
I almost feel like
You got
my face is like the earth, and it is ripe and flourishing with greenery.
Okay, bro. Anyway, check this story out. First time I ran from the cops, okay?
Oh, my bad.
I'm over at a friend's house down the street from my cousins.
Okay.
And we all used to play together, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, check out this BB gun. I'm like, wow, cool.
Shit.
And we're looking around. He's like, he shoots a bird or some shit. And we're like, whoa, that was cool, So they had this long ditch that backed up to...
Who did, your cousin?
The friend. I'm at the friend's house.
Okay.
So it's me and the friend.
Yeah.
So he's got this long ditch that backs up to all the backyards.
Okay.
All like for blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends basically at his backyard. He is the T-bone intersection, right?
Cool.
So we hop the fence and start walking down the dry ditch, like shooting at squirrels and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Next thing
So
you
y'all
know,
are basically just like fucking serial killers, like in the making.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a stretch.
Who walks around the neighborhood murking little innocent animals?
People all the time, especially kids.
Not-
You never blew up frogs or fucking...
I threw a stick at a cat once, and it died, and I felt horrible.
And that was it?
That was the only time.
Oh, dude, we used to round up caterpillars and like set them on fire and shit.
Yeah, y'all are definitely... I'm definitely going to question the fact, or question whether or not I sleep over here anymore, because now your serial killer colors are starting to shine through.
It's whatever, bro. Just, don't play me sideways or else you might get done.
You're going to fucking Dexter me?
Yeah. So, check it out. So, we're walking down the ditch, just having a good old time, right? And then all of a sudden we hear, freeze! Put down the gun! Blah, blah, blah! And I look over, and it's a cop with his fucking pistol drawn.
Yeah?
in somebody's backyard,
Nice.
pointing the pistol at us two kids.
Right.
And I look over at my friend. He's got the BB gun, and he's looking over at me, and I'm like, sorry, bro. Boom! Take off running. And the cop don't know what to do because the other guy's got the gun. So he
Right.
keeps his gun drawn on that kid.
Nice.
I fucking bolt.
Yeah, and he doesn't chase.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Got away with
That's
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. So that's a great story. What was the outcome? Did he just like confiscate your BB gun and say, "Go home, children"?
Nothing happened to me. That's pretty much where my memory ends. I don't think too much happened to him either.
Yeah.
Some neighbors saw us walking through the ditch, and I guess they couldn't tell we were just kids with just a BB gun, so
Right.
they were like, Al Qaeda's here, fucking help.
Yeah.
And they sent the cavalry.
That's us.
And some stupid fucking cop had his pistol drawn on a kid with a BB gun.
He's ambitious. He just got out of training, out the academy.
Fucking moron.
He felt very, there was testosterone flowing through his pig blood.
Fuck that dude. Hopefully something happened to him that I could laugh at. Anyway.
He's been placed on administrative leave without pay.
Yeah, pending investigation.
Pending investigation.
I got an invention I want to pitch to you. You ready for it?
Awesome, I'm ready, bro.
This is a great one.
All right.
I just don't know how to make it happen. Maybe you could help me with that.
Listen, everybody.
Yep. Listen up, Reloaded 504ians. We got the juice.
This is about to be a $1 billion idea.
Newsflash. Okay, it's a car that when you press a button, the outside of it turns into a pile of garbage. How's that sound?
Yeah, I can see the practicality there.
Okay.
I think.
This way...
No more parking tickets.
Well, that's the thing. This way you could park anywhere and not have to pay the meter. You could park in the handicap spot too, or the fire lane.
Right.
Anywhere you want. Pull up on a sidewalk, somebody's front lawn.
Yeah.
And then get out, press the button, and bam! It's a pile of garbage. And somebody will look out there and be like, damn, somebody left a pile of garbage. They won't call a tow truck because it's a pile of garbage.
Right.
It'll be there when you get back.
Yeah, what if they call like 311 and the garbage people come out and they start like chopping away at your fucking car and you're like, whoa, no, it's my car, cool out. And like,
I
they
don't know.
already like busted out the windshield.
I kind of feel like it'll still be there, but I'm not sure.
I kind of like the idea.
So
I want to know though, like, so
I don't know how we achieve this.
does it emit odor? So it's like really
It should.
sells itself?
Yeah, I think I would like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like rotten potatoes.
Yeah.
Something you don't want to get near.
Exactly.
Maybe
I'll
it could
take the potatoes
spew bugs.
from my armpit
Yeah.
and contribute to the paint job.
Maybe you could have some bugs on it, like roaches. A
Fuck
bunch
yeah.
of roaches.
Maggots.
Nobody wants to touch roaches or maggots.
Flies buzzing around.
I'm imagining this would be like some kind of AI situation where it's all fake, but it looks 3D.
Yeah, like maybe almost
It's
emits
4D high def.
a hologram
Garbage.
around itself.
Hologram garbage roaches.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
so-
we should start working on that. Let's go dump the contents of your garbage on your truck and see if we can start from there.
I'm down. Let's just use your car instead, though. Is that cool?
Your truck is closer.
Yeah, but it's taller though. We'd have to get up higher to dump garbage. So.
Yeah, well, we're both able-bodied. It's too fucking early in the morning, bro.
I feel you. Bro.
I haven't had my morning wine yet.
Yeah. What
What you drinking, man?
What you drinking over there, Todd? We already discussed my morning beverage. What's yours?
Yeah, well, I just finished my first cup of coffee, and sitting next to me is a chalice full of delicious box wine, but I have not dipped into it yet.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it is only 11:06 in the a.m. on New Year Day.
Yeah, well, you got to ring it in right, bro. I mean, come on, don't half step.
I hear you, bro. I'm
Not
just
a
trying
half stepper.
I'm trying to let my coffee settle, and so I can, get the wine party started later on.
This might be of interest to the literary world. Okay.
Ooh, those are people who read and write.
Yes. Okay. I looked up the word pimp in the thesaurus. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And there were two alternatives that piqued my interest. Are you
Okay.
ready?
I am. I think I used to use one of them as one of the synonyms as a moniker, but keep going, please.
Maybe. I don't know if I've ever heard this before. Okay. The first one was white slaver.
White slaver.
Yeah.
Ooh,
White-slaver.
Never heard of that.
I know.
Please, can you elaborate?
No. It was the thesaurus. It's like, hey, this is an alternative that you can use. White slaver. Bam. In your face. No explanation.
They didn't use it
Done.
in a sentence?
No.
Oh.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so the other one was...
I don't know how I feel about white slaver.
It doesn't make sense to me because, to me, a whore could be like any color.
Right.
So that doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, I think that is an outdated pimp term.
Yeah. Okay, so the second one was whoremaster.
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 I like whoremaster. I used to use whoremonger. Remember that?
Yes.
Todd the whoremonger?
Yes.
I kind of like whoremonger a little bit more than whoremaster because monger has more of like a sinister.
Makes you pause.
Yeah.
It makes you pause for a moment. You're like, ooh.
What's a monger?
That just took a turn.
Is that dude kind of? Is he like lives in the dark, shadowy world? Does he wear an overcoat?
Found ourselves in a literary situation.
What's going on here?
Monger.
Wow. Master, monger, master.
Anyway.
Yeah,
so-
that's pretty cool, bro. Pimps all around the world can, call themselves whatever they want, and if they use the proper synonym, the rest of society may not know that they're calling.
Well, if you put whore in there, they gotta be like, well, he might not be the kind of person I want to invite to church.
Yeah, but then you could be like, look, whoremonger means I thwart whores, so I'm beneficial to society. You can just lie to them; they won't know.
That's so awesome. Everybody walks around and be like, hello, my name is blah blah blah, doctor of dentistry. I'd be like, what's up? I'm a whoremonger.
Yeah, yeah.
My name's David the whoremonger.
Hi, Todd Crane, HM. What's the HM all about? Oh, I'm a whore. Oh no, it's WM. I can't even spell whore.
He fucking alcohol retarded this morning.
Yeah. So I'm a Todd Crane. I can't be saying my last name. Todd Crain. With a man.
Whoremonger.
Yeah, just change the subject.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on.
Thanks.
Because I
think I just had a stroke.
Okay, great. Hey, bro, half your face is falling off. What's
I
up
know.
with that?
Oh,
Here you go. Well, I got another question for you. I don't know if you can answer it because you're over there being retarded.
yeah.
What is the purpose of a bikini?
So you don't show pubic hair?
Really? I mean, it's so fine these days.
Yeah, so
G-string bikinis, it's like, why even wear something? Here's a piece of tape and a string.
Because nipples...
What the fuck am I looking at?
And pubic hair offend children.
That's crazy.
I know.
Let's just get over it already.
See, I've always wondered, so as a child, you go to a beach and you see a bunch of people and you look at nipples and you're like, oh, wow, look, I have nipples. Look, check it out. I got nipples. And look at the guys with all the nipples showing. And then, so you look at the chicks and you're like, what's up with that? Why can't I see yours?
Yeah, we got areolas and nipples and we show them, and that's okay. But women can't show them.
Can't show them.
What's up with that?
It's like a social fuckery.
All it's doing is just hiding from the kid how he came to be.
Yeah, it's so...
It's like, there's your entrance into the earth. We're going to go ahead and cover that up. And then there's what you drink from. We're going to go ahead and cover that up.
Yeah, we're going to make it bad and dirty.
Yeah,
Shame
it
this.
never happened.
Yeah, we can't see this horrible...
It's fucking stupid.
...part of the woman.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't like G-strings. Do they call them bikinis on men? What is that called?
I think they do call them bikinis.
Really? So, yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I don't need me either. And so they had some of those in in Thailand. It's not cool.
Yeah,
at all.
overseas it's like the thing.
Dudes wearing literally, like you said, G-strings, up the ass crack, and then just and then just like hugging the dude's nuts, bro. Like you can see you can draw a picture, an accurate picture of his genitalia.
Yeah.
Not cool at all.
No.
And it's not attractive, right? Like if you had a big fucking
No, there's nothing appealing about it. Do you
Yeah.
think women think that shit's appealing?
No,
You got to have a body built for that already.
They
Otherwise,
can't.
you just look fucking offensive.
Dudes don't look good with no clothes on.
Wait, say that again?
Dudes don't look good with no clothes on.
Well, that's because you're heterosexual.
Yeah, but women will tell you the same.
Really?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Then how can there be porn for women?
Well, I mean, most women watch girl on girl. I mean, it really depends on the chick.
That's a brash statement. I can't believe you're just trying to hit me with that shit. It's too early in the morning for that fucking...
This is just these are
nonsense.
things that I picked up on.
I think you invented them. You don't call it picking up on it when you're like making shit up. You're like, once upon a time, I picked up on this.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is that I'm not making things up. I'm just kind of, I'm regurgitating things that I've been told.
You need to be careful what you regurgitate because we are on the Reloaded 504 podcast. We don't fact check nothing, by the way, people.
That's because we live facts.
That's up to y'all. Every time I quote Wikipedia, Todd tells me I'm spreading fake news.
fake news. Wikipedia is the origin of fake news.
Yeah.
Wikipedia on your own Wikipedia page, and you can write whatever the fuck you want about yourself.
No, that's not true. It has to be. It has to be accredited by several other publications that are verified. You can't. I already looked it up.
Really?
Yeah, because I wanted to start a Reloaded 504 Wikipedia page.
So
You've
why
got to
couldn't
be
you?
cited by other credited sources online or in print before you can start your own page.
Well, how about the fact that Reloaded 504 is an actual thing?
They don't care. Somebody has to talk about us and publish it.
That's fucked up.
I know. So,
You know what? Let's
and
write
it's
an article.
just two. So you can write one, I can write one. Bam, we're credited.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got to do that. Put that on the list.
Okay.
The to-do list.
Write an article about myself.
Yeah. Pause for the cause, bro. We got a fan, a listener that has their own business locally, and we're always trying to put on locals. So
Yes.
that's what we did in this case. This is TJ's Fleur Delicious. It's Cajun honey wing sauce.
It really is
They,
delicious.
Delivered a jar of said sauce and would like us to sample it on air. Hear that?
Ooh, is that the sauce making
That's-
those noises?
It's thick.
It's viscous.
Yeah. Mighty, mighty viscous. TJ, we don't have any wings, and it's early in the morning after New Year's, so my stomach is a ball of misrepresentation and malarkey. So
The
we're not
wing
gonna-
sauce I've heard is a belly settler.
This is fucking. I smell it, dude. It's
good.
Pungent. It smells like I can't wait to drink it.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, it's definitely appealing. It's got a great scent to it.
So in lieu of that, I'm gonna try it on some chips.
I tell
Hope
you.
that's okay, TJ Fleur Delicious.
Yeah, Miss Terry. Thanks for the sauce.
Yeah, Miss Terry. Happy New Year to you. Okay. All right. Let me try one of these.
Make sure you chew with your mouth closed.
It's translucent, kind of red. It's got a real strong aroma. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. My
Yeah,
adjectives are failing me because I'm fucking hungover. Okay, here we
It's
go.
kind of hard to describe, but it's
Yeah.
very appealing.
All right, let me give it a shot. Let me see what this tastes like.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That sounds delicious.
Actually, this is really good, bro.
Really.
Yeah.
Got a little kick in the end?
Yes, it does. It's got a tang with the twang.
Tang with the twang?
It's got a tang and a twang.
Wow.
And it's got a little spice to it. I like that. I'm a spicy person.
Beef spicy.
Yeah. One more shot. Let me get one more.
Yeah. That sounds a little bit much. Like maybe you're overdoing it a little bit. Or is that how you actually eat things?
This is how I eat all the time.
Oh, I'm sure your wife loves that.
Yeah. So does the public. Fuck off. I'm busy. You see me doing stuff over here?
Yeah. The world wants to
Shit's
know.
good. Hey, TJ, Miss Terry, your sauce is delicious.
Your sauce is the boss.
Yeah. So that's TJ's Fleur Delicious. Oh, good.
All right, bro. Can we proceed with the fucking podcast and stop this fucking commercial that you're doing?
Yeah. My bad. I just want to say it's TJ's Gourmet Sauce is the name of the company. Cajun honey wing sauce. It's got a like a burgundy and yellow label on it. You can get in touch with these people 504-517-4454 or you can go to tjswingsauce@gmail.com. It says simply delicious on the label, and they're not lying.
It really is quite tasty.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks, Miss Terry. That was
thank you.
awesome. Appreciate that.
It was a little startling when you came and knocked on my door, uninvited or announced or anything like that. But hey,
You didn't know. I had already made arrangements with these people, and I told you, and you forgot. So you were like, "What the fuck?"
well, I mean, even if you did tell me, so some lady's gonna be knocking on your door with a jar of sauce.
Ain't no if, bruh. I told you we were gonna get a jar of sauce, delivered to your house, Don't ask any questions.
Right. Well, maybe I thought that seemed a little odd, so I was just like, okay, that's funny.
All right. Well, thank you, TJ's Flirtalicious and Miss Terry. That was awesome. And like I said, 504-517-4454. That's good Cajun honey wing sauce, man.
Go eat it up.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
All right, so next order of business, young Todd.
Yes.
Did you see that movie Office Space? I know you did, right?
Of course.
Okay. So to anybody that didn't, this guy goes to a group therapy session and he gets hypnotized. The therapist wants to dial him back a bit and get him to relax. So he's spitting a typical breathe deep, relax, everything is fine in life, you're so mellow, all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And the therapist says he's going to snap his fingers and the guy will snap out of it. But then the therapist has a fucking heart attack and dies. So this guy is permanently chill, like he's stuck in the hypnotized state, you know?
Yep.
He's walking, talking, breathing, all that stuff, but he's just super chill.
Yep.
So I'm sure you want this, and I'm sure our listeners want this. I know I want this, but the question is this. What would do that for you? What occurrence in your life would move you more towards that permanent chill state of mind besides weed, bruh? And we're going to go ahead and skip any mention of drugs because that's too easy.
So Xanax will not qualify as a correct answer.
Right. You can't be like, I want to be high as a motherfucker the rest of my life. No, that's too easy. No chemical alterations. We're talking strictly what would do it for you in life to make you that permanent chill guy that everybody wants to be.
Well, I think it's really just a state of mind, to be completely honest with you.
So you could do it to yourself?
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. You have to be one of those people that dresses in robes and all this crazy shit.
I mean,
holds their fingers together and sits Indian style.
But it's objective. Like,
burns incense.
Whatever is in your mind as your picture of that person,
breaks
it may
through
be different
sand into designs.
May be different in your mind than it is in my mind or somebody else's mind.
Burns sage.
Yeah, rosemary.
Yeah.
Wears feathers, like dangling.
I got a
headband.
really cheap solution.
Wait, you didn't give me a chance to answer the question.
Oh, I thought you were finished.
No, I was just like fucking with the idea. I haven't given you an answer yet.
I wasn't listening.
I know.
Okay.
You were just about to move on without like even finishing your premise.
Well, I was gonna throw my 2 cents in there, but I didn't realize you weren't finished. But you throw the other cent in, bro.
Okay, I'm thinking what would put me in that state of mind.
You're like, oh, I was in the middle of answering. And I'm like, okay, say it. And you're like, oh, I'm thinking about it. What the fuck is that?
Look.
All right, for me, it's the lottery.
The lottery.
Yeah, just win the lottery, be a fucking billionaire.
Okay.
Don't have to go to work ever again. And then that's it, bro.
Okay, so I can see that, right? Like financial independence will certainly put one at ease.
Yeah. It's totally flawed, but I'm just going to go with that. We'll try that first, and I'll be like, well, money really isn't the key to happiness. But I'm still rich, bitch.
Right. You know, it's funny because everybody says that, like, you know, money isn't the key to happiness and blah, blah, blah. It's so cliche, and then you actually have like a few celebrity or like rich people who say, well, whoever says that is fucking lying because this shit is good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, it's what everybody wants.
We were brought up to believe both ways. Like, it was confusing because on one hand you had like Biggie was like more money, more problems, and so was like the Wayans brothers and all of that shit. Same slogan. But on the other hand, we had somebody that didn't have any money, and they're like, this shit sucks right here, being poor. Being poor sucks.
I think Kanye West said it best, and I'm sure I'm going to misquote him, but he said something about having money isn't everything until you don't have any.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you can be shallow about it. I mean, it's okay, because let's face it, if you got $1 billion, shit's looking up at the very least.
$1 billion, most of your problems are solved.
Yeah, it's sunny on your side of the block, at least, for a moment.
Yeah, and if you don't have that billion, if you have $0 and you have debts to pay, well, then all the problems that the billionaire dude has, you have too, but you also, you're broke.
Fuck broke. I don't ever want to be broke.
Yeah. I can only imagine that it would suck.
Have you ever heard the word Malarkey.
You say it a bunch.
Funny word, I like it.
But do you know what it means? Like, I gather that it means, like, bullshit or something like that.
Well, yeah, we use it. If you look it up in a dictionary, it means stupidity or nonsense.
Oh, okay. I like malarkey.
Yeah, malarkey's awesome. So, but in Greece, the term literally means, and get this, masturbation.
Malarkey, masturbation.
Yeah, so if you go to Greece and you'd be like, malarkey, 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 they think you're talking about jerking off.
Okay, so if I go up to a Greek girl and I say, would you like to malarkey me?
Yeah. But
She'll give you a hand job?
I don't understand how that's interchangeable, because we use it for stupidity or nonsense, and they use it for masturbation. Do the two equate? Like, do Greek people think masturbation is stupid?
They think
they're
anal
having all
sex
the
is
sex?
awesome.
They're having all the sex. That's why they think masturbation's stupid.
Yeah, they do, right. They're banging hot Greek girls in the booty.
Yeah.
And they get it, the rest of the world doesn't, so therefore they're like, masturbation? Ooh, what the fuck is this masturbation? Why
Yeah,
would
that
I
shit's
stroke my own cock
stupid.
when I have all these beautiful Greek women to stroke my cock?
People over there overseas touching themselves. What the hell is that
That's
all
a bunch
about?
of malarkey.
Yeah, that's malarkey.
Gosh.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. So what is Greek masturbation called then?
I don't know.
Malarkey.
Maybe they don't even have a word for it.
Well, it's malarkey.
They'd be like, what is this touching yourself situation?
Mm-hmm.
I just walk around with their dick wet 24/7, bro.
They must. Like, whenever they have the urge, they just turn the corner and stick their wang in some
Bam.
moist hole
Yeah.
that's just there.
It gets done.
Glory holes everywhere.
Malarkey.
Yep.
All that malarkey.
They should have that. Like, you know, they have gas stations, and now they're having, like, electronic charging stations. You should be able to go to, like, and I guess they
We've
kind of
talked about this before, bro. Like, you should be, if you can stop at a truck stop and get a shower, you should be able to get a blowjob.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
mechanical or a real person, whatever. We don't care.
have we ever discussed robot sex?
Yeah, man. We have a whole episode called Robo Pimp.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
which I
That's right.
described to you that I want to pimp out robots.
Yeah. Okay, I do recall that. I've been giving a lot of thought to that, and I think that that robot sex is going to be the downfall of mankind.
You kind of shitting on my dreams there, Todd.
Well, once you like start banging a robot that's basically built to be like your ideal sexual
I get it. You don't reproduce.
thing,
Well, people always
it'll
falling
fulfill
on hard
all
times.
of your wants, needs, fantasies, whatever, fucking erotic, whatever the fuck it is.
People are always falling on hard times, and when they do that, some of them sell their semen.
And then you're going to be, whoa. I tried to do that once.
You tried?
Well, I called, like, to get information about...
They got dick hard pills for that, bro. If you try and
No, to sell my
fail.
jizz. I was trying to sell my semen.
Oh, okay.
And one of the first questions they ask is, how many sexual partners have you had, and are you currently with, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I gave the wrong answer.
Well, which was?
So I was, like, immediately disqualified.
What'd you tell them?
Like, you can't have more than 6, and you can't have more than 1 at a time.
Why would you tell them?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know the fucking rules.
Just fucking make up the best case scenario and be like, never, none. This will be my first nut. It's gonna be huge. It's
well,
all yours for the price. You know, sell it, bruh.
I didn't know.
Damn.
Now I know. But my name's already on the list, so I'm fucked.
Damn.
Like, I'm on the do not fucking take his cum list.
You need an alias to go sell your jizz.
I know. Fucking Pedro, Raul, Malarkey, I think will be.
Huge testicle person. You need to sell it in the name.
I don't know if it's quantity that they want. I think it's quality.
Todd, Big Nuts, Blob.
That's disgusting.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't think... there's a lot of things wrong with what you just said, so we can just move on.
Constantly, but I'm going to deliver it to you with a
I don't
smile.
know if the whole big nuts thing even equates to quantity.
Yeah, what?
I don't think that's
like
true.
saying,
I've seen porn.
I'm not so sure having a big pitcher means you can carry more liquid. What are you talking about?
I'm not
Can
convinced.
you fit more groceries in a larger bag?
I don't think that semen is like stored in your nuts.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and end the conversation. I'm going to refer you to
I think there's like
all
a vast
of medical history.
There's a vast deference, and it comes from somewhere else.
There's a vast difference between what you're saying and what reality is.
Maybe I don't know, and maybe it's been a long time since I took biology class. And maybe I just skipped over the male part because I was like, I got this all like already.
Yeah,
I don't need to know.
You're embarrassing the fuck out of yourself right now.
Not really.
I feel sorry for you right now.
So
Ooh, that dude.
I think. So I think if you like, so people get their get injured in their genitalia, right? And maybe you have your nuts surgically removed. I think you can still bust nuts.
No, that's not. No.
I think so.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong 120%.
So
You're wrong for days. You just started off the new year wrong as fuck.
well, I've
Your
seen
wrongness knows no
I've seen
bounds.
videos,
You're so incredibly.
and I can't tell if it's fake videos or real videos. But
Okay.
the people.
Sorry.
All I'm saying is that nut size doesn't equate to jizz load.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna leave that there because I don't know how to attack that situation because there's so much wrongness.
Well, I mean, if anybody feels differently, please call in and let me know.
504-457-8011. You can call in and tell Todd how wrong he is.
My theory is that the size of your testicles do not equate to the quantity of jizz you blast out.
Yeah, because it's created by your fucking pancreas. Okay, whatever, bro. Like,
Pancreas?
It's just a bunch of bullshit. Let me switch the subject.
All right,
over,
Dr.
please,
Dave,
bro.
please tell me how the fucking, exactly how semen is produced,
We're
bro.
moving on, bro. Fuck. Your sister. That's how it's produced.
I'm an only child.
Okay, that's what she told you. All right. Did you?
Even if I did have a sister, like, I don't understand the whole, like, oh, you can't fuck my sister. Like, yeah, she wants to fuck me. Like, don't you get it, dude? I get it that you're, like, supposed to.
If you had a sister, like, I would have plowed that probably 20 years ago.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why dudes are like, you can't, like my sister.
No, I'd be like, look, I'm not going to be friends with you unless you let me plow your sister.
Like,
You've been like,
you
welcome
probably
to it, brother.
don't want to hear this, but your sister's a fucking whore.
Yeah.
She licks my ass.
Well, I had a cousin that came around us for a while when we were roommates back in the day.
Yeah.
And she was fucking everybody. And I was like, bitch, you got to go.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that.
Yeah, I bet. So, I wanted to ask you if
See,
you
that's
got
case in point.
really cool gifts for Christmas because that's sort of along the same lines.
Am I
'cause pussy is a gift.
Am I stepping over the line if I ask you how that made you feel?
No, I was just like, girl, you need to carry yourself better than that. I mean, I didn't have a discussion with her. I was like, all right, your time here is up. Go find someplace else to live.
She was living there?
She was like escaping reality there. You know.
That happened.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought that our couch was a place to escape reality.
Yeah.
And then inevitably, if they had female parts, they ended up in one of our beds.
Yeah.
And then they ended up outside the front door.
They did. It
Yep.
was kind of like a. It was almost like a revolving door of vacationers.
Yeah, pretty much. Back to my thing, I was going to ask you two-part question. Number one, did you get any super cool Christmas gifts? Part two of that was I wanted to name some bullshit gifts.
Okay.
Name a star. Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, you get a card and it's like, Happy Birthday or Merry Christmas. I named a star after you.
Right.
The fuck is that? What the fuck am I gonna do with that?
Well,
I don't even keep cards. So that documentation's going in the garbage.
No.
The gift that you supposedly bought me is like light years away. How the fuck am I gonna use that?
Well, what you do is you get the card laminated, and then you pull it out in like situations where, like, normally you'd say, I'm an astronaut, but instead you say, yo, check out this. And you look up, you point to the fucking sky.
Then you gotta go find that
No,
motherfucker.
you just point up, and you're like, that's me, right
What if
there.
it's not very bright? Like, they go through the trouble, your guest goes through the trouble of looking through a telescope to
Right.
find your gift, and then they look up into the sky, and they're like, it's pretty dim. What else you got?
No, but so you just look up into the sky, and you say, that's me, and they're like, where? And you just find the brightest star, and you're like, look, see it? That's the star of Todd right there.
Well, then just bullshit your way through it.
Yeah.
And then whoever gave you that gift, they're full of shit. I could print that.
True. It's almost like, okay.
I'll be like, R267 Jello 94, that's your star now. And it's really cool.
Did you ever do this as a kid when you didn't have any money and you wanted to give gifts? You would just like make like gift cards. Like, here's my gift card to you. I will like babysit your dog one day, or like I will clean.
Absolutely.
You know, and then
that still works to this day.
really.
Yes, if you want to give a gift to your significant other, be like, ticket for a free massage.
Wow.
That has more worth to me than name a star bullshit situation.
Definitely it does. But only if you.
But it's obvious that you're failing in the gift department if you're giving out shit like that.
Definitely, but you have to go follow through. Like, you can't give me a card that says like, will,
Not necessarily.
cook you dinner, and then you don't ever cook me dinner.
That's not true. I gave a card to my grandparents that said I wanted to take them out to dinner, and then one of them died. So never took them out to dinner.
Well, I mean, yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was shitty.
I'm sure I used to like do the same with my grandmother. Like, I would be like, here's my I will do the dishes one day card.
That's horrible, bro.
And then like probably never did the dishes.
Yeah. Well, are they still sitting there?
The dishes?
Oh, you know what's another stupid gift? You ever heard of a piece of New Orleans?
No.
Yeah. You pay them a certain amount of money, and they send you, I guess it's like a small vial with some dirt in it.
Is this real?
Yeah. It's
Really?
like, here's a piece of New Orleans.
Who sells it?
I don't remember. I want to say it's a friend of mine, but I forgot.
Interesting.
Yeah, back in the day, I learned about it like years ago.
I mean, it's like, pet rock and all that shit,
Theoretically,
Pet rock.
I guess like for like a little sentimental gift or a souvenir or something. But
Yeah.
that could come from anywhere. You don't know what's in that vial.
True. I mean, like, people, like, so...
It could be like petrified dog shit, and you're like, look, I own a piece of New Orleans. And then,
Right.
like, what are the legal ramifications on this? Because where's that piece of property coming from?
Yeah.
You just shipped...
Somebody might own that.
You just shipped part of Louisiana away from Louisiana. This is a situation. We're already under sea level.
Yeah. You can't be taking land.
Yeah. We should be doing it like
big
buy
problem.
a piece of the rest of the United States and have it shipped here.
Why not sell air?
They don't?
Jar some air and slang it. Like,
I'm down.
the finest New Orleans air.
I'll sell anything.
Or, like, just
if somebody will buy it, I'll sell it.
Scoop
Be
some
like,
air during Mardi Gras.
Congratulations, buddy.
And be like, the air is Mardi Gras air.
Yeah, it's
like,
festival
Do you
air.
do you wanna know what it's like to be at Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Here's some fucking Mardi Gras air.
Why don't we scent it so it smells like booze
Yeah.
and vomit and blood and gunpowder?
Like, throw a bead in there. Fucking right.
Yeah, if you pay extra, we'll throw a bead in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Not only does it smell like,
Yeah.
but it sounds like it too.
What if you open it, they sniff it, and then it shoots them, and it'll be like, that's New Orleans for you, bitch.
You feel like you're on Canal Street.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one, bullshit gift, a donation in your name. Somebody like gives you a card and it says, I donated $50 to the Breast Cancer Foundation in your name.
That could be a positive thing.
That's a bullshit gift, man.
It's a shitty gift unless it's close to your heart. Like, maybe you just recently lost a dog, and as a gift I get you like a fucking SPCA gift certificate or something.
That sounds like something I would do if I didn't have a gift in mind or time or money, and I'll be like, oh, their dog just died, I'll just say this. And it brings a tear to your eye and you feel like we're closer, but secretly I just fucking gave you a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, I mean, so how about this? So I think the premise or the idea that you're going for is that you give stupid shitty gifts when you're either
Desperate.
A, poor, or B,
Yeah.
just lack of creativity and all
Well,
that.
I mean, you can re-gift stuff.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
I've never really done that. I like opening things, even if I know I'm never going to use them.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful when you open them so that you can re-gift them if it sucks. Like, don't tear the tape.
Yeah.
Slice it.
Right. I mean, I didn't
People reuse gift wrap.
understand the concept of regifting until I was like well into my adult life.
Problem is, if it's got parts, it's hard to get back into the box just like it came from the factory. Everybody goes through that shit.
Yeah.
You try to get it back in that same box, even though the styrofoam is made to fit.
Yep.
You're like, what fucking piece goes, and how is this? Fuck this.
It's like you're on Survivor
Yeah.
trying to solve one of those puzzles.
Yeah, and once you're finished unsuccessfully and the shit is not in the box, there's a bunch of styrofoam BBs all over your living room floor.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
you can't not really get busted. Like, they're going to know.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that as a kid? So you would know where the stash was. Like, it was either in a closet or, like, my grandma used to get creative and, like, put it in her trunk.
What, your gift?
All the gifts.
That's a good one.
Like,
in the trunk?
leading up to Christmas or whatever. And so once you find out where the stash is, well, the game starts because all you have is
you're
a bunch
just
of
waiting to be unsupervised.
wrapped gifts. And you know what was on your list, and you know what you want, and you know what you probably got, but you just got to verify. So you start, like, trying to look through the paper, like, putting it into light.
Yeah,
Or, like,
shaking it.
or, like, peeling back maybe a corner so you can just, like, see.
I bait people. I'm going to tell you right now, Reloaded 504ins, if you ever get a gift from Dave and it's huge, it's in a huge box, it's probably something super small. I was just being sarcastic.
You don't feel like that could toy with people's emotions?
Absolutely, but I don't give a fuck. You're getting a gift. Don't complain.
But that's the thing. You're giving a gift to somebody. Obviously, like, you care for this person, so why would you want to toy with their emotions like that?
I don't know, but they better laugh and act like it's cool because I just gave them something. It cost me money. Be grateful.
Hopefully you wrapped the big-ass
Absolutely.
container.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had to go through the...
I'll put some effort.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then fine. You'll get whatever response you feel, you know, I'll make it worth your while.
Cool. You never know how long I'm going to be on the face of this earth, so you better treat me well.
That's good. That's a good one.
I know.
Anytime somebody's a dick, just say, "What are you doing? I could die tomorrow."
Yeah, exactly.
Could you take that back?
And then how you going to feel?
Yeah, you're going to feel like a real asshole.
Asshole, and then walk away. Be like, I don't care if you die tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. How's that make you feel, bitch?
Hey, speaking of which, I had a medical scare recently I didn't tell you about.
Oh, shit.
I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, what is this white bubble on my eyelid?
Oh, my gosh.
On the tip of my eyelid, like amongst the eyelashes.
Oh.
And I start using the internet to self-diagnose.
Never do that shit, bro.
It's a horrible fucking idea.
Dude, you go on WebMD and you have like a rash, you'll fucking think you have HIV by the time the fucking...
Yeah, by the time you're done, you're like, this list of shit it could possibly be is horrible and big, and you're like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I definitely have like face cancer and like fucking
Your
leprosy.
dick's about to fall off.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people are shooting shit up all of the time, because they're like, well, I'm going to die. I might as well take some people with me. And then it turns out it was just a pimple.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But you really have to be a sick fucker if you want to, like, if you're that, like, so I self-admit that I'm selfish, but I don't think that I could, like, go out killing people before, like, that's the ultimate selfishness.
Nah, I was just joking. That's like a whole other tip, bro. That's like some mentally deranged.
That's like the stuff that people who kill animals when they're younger would think. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah.
That's you.
No. Murderer. Bitch. Anyway, so I looked shit up on the internet, find out what this is. One of the things it could be was ocular herpes.
Dope.
Yeah, no, not at all.
How do you get the eye herp?
I don't know. I guess you got to go rub your eyeball on somebody's vagina.
Or, so, see, I think it would be more applicable if the head of one's penis somehow got into your eye.
You're just trying to insult me at this point, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, I can't,
young
like,
Todd.
okay, people at home, seriously, let's try to paint this picture. So you got Dave, who's, let's just say, lying on his back.
Uh-huh.
And then you got a dude, naked dude.
You're really going far to illustrate some sort of mental imagery that is disturbing and homosexual.
So the naked dude walks up to the bed to check the alarm clock, and his flaccid penis rubs on Dave's eye socket.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even possible.
And
at that vantage point, I could kick him in the nuts.
At that point, well, you're sleeping, and you got dick in your eye at this point. So
you're wrong. You're terribly.
You're
so wrong.
So you wake up.
You're wrong for days.
You realize that you have the eye herp.
The extent of your wrongness knows no bounds.
And then you start asking yourself, well, how could I have gotten this eye herp?
Nope, not happening. Let me go on to finish the point, because I want to tell you what I found out it was.
Okay.
Because I went to a doctor instead of self-diagnosing because it was getting too frightening, which I don't recommend anybody do ever.
Right.
So I go to the doctor and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Right.
You know, and they're like, oh, that's just a result of dry eyes. Check this out. This is real. Okay. On the inside of your eyelid, they have like these canals. Mm-hmm. and they go vertically, right? And they are where your teardrops travel through to lubricate the rest of your eye. If you're not drinking enough water, or for whatever reason you got dry eyes, gunk builds up
Ew.
at the tip.
Bruh.
So it's kind of like a pimple, but it's not.
Okay. So you don't have the eye herp.
Nope, no eye herpes.
Congratulations.
I was so happy that I didn't have eye herpes.
I once went to the fucking emergency room.
I just went. That was a scare.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have the eye herpes.
I'm happy that you don't have eye herpes because that would be, I don't know, embarrassing, I guess.
Yeah, for starters.
How do you explain that to people?
Yeah, no. I just turned the corner and there was a big vagina and I ran into it.
Fucking somebody sitting next to me in the waiting room, their vagina sneezed and fucking it landed on my eye.
That would be newsworthy at the least. I think I would make the news.
Okay, this is completely plausible. I was in Thailand for a wedding. I got suckered into a ping pong show and the fucking juice squirted on my eye.
A ping pong show? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Hey, okay, tell me what the hell that is.
Ping pong show?
Yes.
Use your imagination.
No, please. Elaborate.
Well, I didn't go to a ping pong show, so I can't really tell you what...
You just said you did.
No, well, that was a hypothetical. So, but a ping pong show is when a lady shoots ping pong balls.
How does a lady shoot ping pong balls, Todd?
Probably with their pelvic muscles or their Kegel muscles.
Oh my God. What the fuck are we
So they
talking
shoot
about
ping
here?
pong balls out of their snatch.
What?
And I don't know if they land in cups or if you're supposed to catch it or like what the deal is.
Don't act like you don't know because you brought this shit up. You went there.
Well, I mean, once you see the video footage that I've given you, you'll see that like literally when you
Let me stop you right now because you turned over a lot of files to me last night.
Yeah.
I'm publishing all of them.
I'm okay with that. I wouldn't have given them to you if there was anything.
So this ping pong story visually is going to be published with. I'll accuse you of stuff.
That's fine. There is no ping pong action. However, what there is a lot of action is. So I was going to compare it to something that you're familiar with. So
If you got hit in the eye by one of those, you could have ocular herpes.
That's the concern.
That is a concern.
That's what I'm leading up to. So let's just use something that we can both relate to. So you walk up and down Bourbon Street, which is not too dissimilar to Bangla Road, which is like
the red light district of
red
Thailand.
light district of Patong Beach in Thailand. Yeah. So
Patong. That sounds like something.
Patong Beach.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in.
Sounds like something a ping pong ball would make.
Right, and we're in Phuket, Thailand. So
it's like,
which is spelled "fuck it" with a P.
Patong.
Or like. Patong. Yeah, all that. All right. So when you're walking down the street on Bourbon Street, you have all these people like huge ass beer. Come in and get your huge ass beer, or like like.
What do they call it in Thailand though?
Ping pong show. Come see the ping pong show. Or come see my ping pong show.
Oh my God.
And so like you're looking at this little.
Whoever plays catcher has got to be like a super whore.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Do they shoot it into? Is it like beer pong where they try to make it into something?
The old women, the young tight women shoot the ping pong balls because they have distance, and then the old women catch it because they're run through.
So it's like a fucking so it's like a catcher's mitt. So you have to break it in.
Yeah.
So the old vag, it's nice and
Hers
leathery.
is like a sleeping bag.
And so it just catches.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I didn't go in and actually partake in the ping pong show, but
Yeah.
I mean, just using my imagination, I would imagine they shoot ping pong balls out of their poon.
Yeah.
Somehow, right?
Why would you not go see that?
I was with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. And she didn't want to go see it?
I mean, no. We
just out of sheer curiosity. Obviously, I'm not going to be turned on by that shit. I'm just going to be like, wow.
I should have. I really should have.
It's like a circus.
Just to say, like, I saw it.
If that was in America, that'd be a circus act.
Well, they probably do it in America. You just have to talk to them nicely.
That's what we need. The original circus is gone. Barnum and Bailey, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's illegal. They've deemed it like animal cruelty.
Yeah, so we should just do it like a XXX circus.
Yeah, well, they used to.
Here's sexual oddities on tour.
I think that's what the circus started off as.
21 and up, we can serve alcohol. How about it, bro?
I'm down. But like, I think that's what the circus used to be, is just like human oddities.
Yeah.
Weird fucking people
Yeah.
with deformities.
So that shit's gone now, but we could do it, like, we could do a triple X version. Everybody would go see that.
But then, alright,
We'd get some people from Thailand, cheap labor.
sure. So we have ping pong show. We'd
Yeah.
have to have like a whole number. We'd have to have donkey people. We'd have to have people with
Yeah,
ridiculously
beast-
sized
you can't
labia.
You can't use animals. That was the whole reason Barnum and Bailey got kayate'd.
Okay, so no donkey show.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's all going to be like freakish sexual situations.
you know what is a thing now?
Those people in New Orleans that hang themselves from hooks, what are they called?
From New Orleans?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like a worldwide thing. I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We got our own. It is a worldwide thing. But
What about
we have our own. I
the-
forgot their name, though.
The David Koresh. We talked about David Koresh. He was the dude that like. So it's a thing where you choke yourself and you jerk off. Like you
Oh, yeah, yeah.
well, that's how he died.
Asphyxiation.
Like he hung himself and was jerking himself, and it went wrong. I think.
I do not want to go out like that. Please.
With your dick in your hand?
Yeah, like that. Don't want to go out like that. You
No.
don't want to make the news that way.
No, you don't.
You want to die heroically, like saving a baby from a fire or some shit. Like, go out like a champ,
Yeah.
not a chump.
No, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just I don't know. Dying with your dick in your hand is probably not a good look.
Probably not.
Like sometimes, like I'll well, like so sometimes late at night when one gets lonely.
Maybe I should stop you. It sounds like this is about to take a scary turn.
It probably was. I'm not going to continue.
Okay, very cool.
Thanks.
I think we can go ahead and cut it out on that note.
What?
Give them some love. That's an hour, right?
An hour?
Yeah, it's
And
an hour of
We're going
power.
to end it with me falling asleep with what?
Yeah, we're going to end it with you falling asleep with your penis in your hand,
Jesus.
making the news.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
We love y'all, Reloaded 504ians. Thank y'all for tuning in. Any kinds of questions, concerns, stupid rants, 504-457-8011 or reloaded504@yahoo.com. We always just right around the corner.
Don't die with your dick in your hand.
Peace.